Have you ever gazed at the moon, its silver face glowing against the deep expanse of night, and wondered if there's more to its light than stone and shadow? According to the ancient stories of Polynesia, there is. The moon is home to a goddess, Hina, a figure whose beauty and strength shine as brilliantly as the celestial body she inhabits. Hina's story is one of radiance, resilience, and transformation. It is woven through the myths of many Pacific islands, cherished and retold with each rising moon. Once long ago, when gods and mortals walked side by side, Hina's presence illuminated the world. Some believed she descended from the heavens directly, her essence a gift to the earth. Others said she was born of the land itself, imbued with the divine grace that set her apart from all others. Wherever she went, awe followed. Her beauty was said to rival the dawn, a glow that comforted and inspired, yet held a mysterious power. But Hina's story was not only about beauty, it was about destiny. From her came Maui, the legendary trickster and hero, whose deeds would shape the islands for generations. The birth of Maui was nothing short of miraculous. Legends differ from island to island, but all agree. Hina's child was special. His father, shrouded in myth, is sometimes named, sometimes left unknown. A whisper from the gods themselves. Maui entered the world small and fragile, but his eyes sparkled with an ancient wisdom, hinting at the greatness to come. Hina, with her gentle hands and wise heart, recognized immediately that her son was different. She nurtured him, cared for him, and watched as he grew into a restless, daring spirit. Raising Maui was a challenge fit for a goddess. The boy was clever, mischievous, and endlessly curious. While others accepted the rhythm of nature, Maui questioned everything. Why should the sun race across the sky, cutting days short? Couldn't it be slowed, stretched, made to linger? When fishing, Maui imagined pulling not just fish, but entire islands from the depths of the ocean. Through all his adventures and mischief, Hina was his anchor. She taught him patience, wisdom, and respect for the world's mysteries. She pounded bark into kapa cloth, cooked meals, and passed down the knowledge of their ancestors. As Maui grew, his feats became legend. He snared the sun, tamed fire, and pulled up new lands, reshaping Polynesia with each daring act. The people sang his praises, admiring his courage and cleverness. Yet behind every hero stands a guide, a teacher, and often, a mother. In the tales of Polynesia, Hina's steady guidance was the foundation upon which Maui's greatness was built. But Hina's life was not only about nurturing a hero. She too faced her own struggles. Though she was divine, her existence on Earth was marked by unending labor. Day after day, she beat the bark of trees into cloth, prepared food, and carried the burdens of family and community. Some stories say Hina grew weary of her husband's laziness, longing for partnership and support. Others describe her as simply yearning for freedom, from work, from expectation, from the heaviness of earthly life. One night, Hina looked up at the sky. The moon shone with a quiet, eternal light, and she felt its call deep in her soul. She saw in the moon a promise, a place free from toil, a realm of peace and independence. Summoning her divine strength, Hina made a choice. She would leave behind her burdens and seek a new existence among the stars. Some legends describe her ascent as a climb along a shimmering rainbow, each step lifting her higher into the heavens. Others tell that she transformed into a beam of pure light, soaring upward with grace. However the story is told, the ending is the same. Hina reached the moon, and there she found her freedom. On the moon, Hina became more than a goddess. She became eternal. She continued her craft, weaving kapa cloth not for mortals, but for the gods. The rhythm of her work echoes across the night, a subtle beat that some say can be felt in the hush of moonlit evenings. Islanders sometimes claim that if you look closely on a clear night, you can see her shadow on the moon. A woman kneeling, working, her hands ever weaving. Across Polynesia, Hina's story takes many forms. In Samoa, she is honored as the lunar goddess and mother of Maui, praised for her strength and endurance. In Tonga, she is the divine woman who sought freedom from hardship, an emblem of independence. In Aotearoa, New Zealand, She is known as Hina te Iwaiwa, patroness of weaving, the moon, and women's arts, a guiding spirit for those who create and nurture. Though the details shift from island to island, one truth remains. Hina embodies beauty, independence, and divine resilience. Hina's legend is more than just a tale of gods and heroes. It is a reflection of the universal human experience. She represents the weariness that comes from endless labor, the longing for escape, and the hope for peace and fulfillment. To mothers, she is a symbol of strength and unconditional love. To dreamers, she stands as proof that new worlds are within reach. To all who lift their eyes to the night sky, she is a beacon, a reminder that transformation is always possible. Today, when Polynesian children ask why the moon glows so brightly, elders smile and share Hina's story. Hina lives there, they say, weaving kapa cloth for the gods, shining her light upon the world. The myth lives on, connecting generations through its lessons of perseverance, courage, and possibility. So, when you next find yourself beneath the moon's luminous gaze, pause and remember Hina. Remember the goddess who chose freedom over burden, who raised a hero, and who became the eternal light in the night sky. In her story, we see the journey from hardship to hope, from earth to sky, from mortal to divine. This is the legend of Hina, the goddess of the moon, the weaver for the gods, and the eternal mother of Maui.